This photograph and the next photograph have many things in common, and most photographers have no clue what that is. In this video, we cover those techniques to help you become a better photographer. Hi, I'm Robert Maxfield. I'm a concert and music photographer in Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. And welcome to Max Concert Photography, where we talk everything concert photography related. And today we're going to talk environmental portraiture. Stay tuned. First off, this is of a train conductor in a passenger train in Irving, Texas. This shot is black and white. And this is a concert photo of Jackie Don Lowe at Poor David's Pub in downtown Dallas. And this is him in his environment. The shot is obviously in color, and it is in a low-light concert situation. An environmental portrait is a photograph of a person in their natural setting. The photograph tells something about their life, their personality, their story, and it's actually storytelling. While one of the photographs is in black and white, the other's in color. One's of a train conductor, one's of a musician playing in concert. They share that they are both environmental pictures or photographs. Those photographs were taken of the artist and the train conductor in their natural work environment, and this is their natural setting. A lot of photographers worry about f-stops and shutter speeds and ISOs, and they worry about hardware like camera bodies and camera lenses and that kind of thing, and that's not, in a lot of cases, what photography is about. You should have an interest in that. But photography is about capturing the image. It's not only about capturing the image, but it's about capturing the story and the event and what happened in the time you captured that image. That's what photography, especially concert and environmental portraiture, is about. This photograph is of my mechanic and friend Bruno doing his thing, and you would not think this part of storytelling is important. A lot of photographers overlook this aspect, and this makes the difference between taking a snapshot and a photograph. Here is another example, and this is B.J. Barham of American Aquarium, and he is definitely in his element. In this photograph, you can see the emotion and excitement. The photograph tells you what the concert was like. It gives you a feel of what you should expect. The next two photographs I'm going to show you are going to be in your face, and I mean it. They have a lot in common, and they have absolutely nothing in common. Both are in color, both of people in their natural environment, and here they come. This shot is from the media area of a Black Rock Candy concert in Dallas at the International Guitar Festival. This shot is in your face. And this shot is very intense, shot at 75 yards away of an Irving, Texas fireman during training. Both photographs tell a story of what those people do. Anyone can take pictures of people jumping around on stage and doing who knows what. Sometimes we worry about what bands look like without understanding what bands look like. One of the most difficult things to do is capture the essence of a musical artist. It's especially difficult if you are unfamiliar with the artist, you've never seen them, you don't know what to expect. You have to do this very quickly. And I know a lot of people say, well, I got 3 songs and I'm out. So they just boom, 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 and hope they catch something really good. Learning to give your work an environmental style takes practice. But the good news is you can do this just about anywhere. By learning this technique, you can give your photographs life. The next photograph combines a little bit of street photography and environmental portraiture, and take a look at it. This shot I had in a gallery show a couple years ago, and it uses a lot of composition techniques such as leading lines, negative space, rule of thirds. It's a lot of things in composition. There are a lot of shadows and lighting considerations. While it's more difficult to do it in a concert environment, this does the same thing. It's got rule of thirds, curved and leading lines, and it's got very dynamic lighting. So I'm going to tell you probably the best way to get a little bit of education and practice is to not so much worry as much about concert photography in general as general photography in general. Street photography, environmental portraiture, all are good ways to practice photography. Learning to tell a story, learning to do those kind of things makes a major, huge difference. It makes a difference between a normal, just run-of-the-mill snapshot concert photography photo in the cover of a major national magazine, to tell you the truth. So get some practice, have some fun, go out and try some environmental portraiture and enjoy that. And it'll help you out with concert photography as well as it'll help you out with your photography in general. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next week. Later.